Hey guys, it's Jen with Grizzinator coming from the vehicle today. It is cold outside, it is snowing, and so this just seemed like the practical thing. I've got a lot of errands that I'm trying to run and getting emails out to you guys that are on our email list. So definitely check your inboxes. You've got some sweet deals that are part of our Christmas. So today I wanted to just jump on and give you a few tips. Our women's gun that I kind of showcased last week got a lot of views, over 1,000 views in just a few days, which is awesome for us because, as you know, we are not YouTube influencers. We don't pride ourselves on providing you the best of quality of videos, even though I would love to. We are an outfitting business, and that's what our bread and butter is, and we can successfully provide you an amazing Alaskan adventure. The videos are just something we are really trying to get to you guys because we have had tons of feedback that you love them. We're going to try to do more. We're going to try to get better at them. So just bear with us. But that last video got a ton of views. And I thought, well, this week let's showcase some special tips of introducing a woman into shooting, or maybe your daughter into shooting, because let's face it, the majority of women and girls are introduced to shooting and to the outdoors by their fathers. Now, myself, as I've said in another video, my mom was actually the one that introduced me to the outdoors, but the majority are male figures in their lives that do, whether it's a boyfriend, a father, a husband. So I think it's great. I think it's awesome, and especially for spouses and boyfriend and girlfriend to be able to share that adventure together. Or, you know, maybe it's your uncle that ends up, or just a really good family friend that introduces someone. But most of the time it is a male that is introducing a woman into the outdoors. So with that, I thought, what better way than to share a few tips that I have, given that I spend a lot of time in the outdoors. I've had a lot of experience in the outdoors. At age 37, I have grown up pretty much having been influenced by the outdoors in some way and another all my life. So I am very blessed to be able to do kind of what I'm passionate about and have always kind of leaned towards. The outdoors is a special place to just teach you and to help you grow as an individual, I believe, and almost like a spiritual thing, being in the outdoors. So tip number one, let's get into it. I have a little cheat sheet because my mind is all over the place. So get a gun that fits the shooter. So whoever you're teaching to shoot, whether it's you're just teaching them to shoot, or if you plan on bringing them hunting, I feel like the number one most important thing is to get them shooting and to have them properly equipped. So as you, if you didn't see that last video that I did of a gun built for a woman, I highly suggest you go check it out because I showcase a chassis style gun. I do feel like that chassis style guns really give a lot of benefit to women hunters or shooters, because you can really change it and adjust it to fit you really well. But it can also fit many other body builds. So it's just a really good gun to be able to fit many different sizes of people, especially if it's just like a family gun. A family just has one gun that they're sharing for a lot of hunts. That's a really good setup. Now, do you always have to have a chassis gun? No. I grew up not shooting a chassis gun, but I do feel like that being able, and especially if it's something that you are going to continue to have that person involved in, if they're really, really excited and they plan on, this is something they want to do forever, then get them a really good setup on a gun. Number two, choose a caliber to start off with that is small. Don't freaking go get some gun that's gonna knock the crap out of them and they're never gonna want to shoot again. Especially with a woman, especially with a child, this is going to make them afraid of the gun. And the last thing you want is for them to have target panic over that gun. So I highly suggest starting out with like a 22 or 223. Those are really great starter guns. Now, I know that you're probably saying, well, you just told me to go get them a gun that's all set up for them, and maybe you don't have the money to blow on two guns like that. then looking at that 7PRC, that gun that I showcased does not kick, and it is a really great gun. So getting them started in something like that, or a 6.5 Creedmoor, those are hunting calibers that are not going to knock the snot out of you. So I really do suggest, though, to eliminate that fear in a new shooter by getting something smaller, just starting them off something smaller. So number 3, choosing a scope that's easy to use. Now, I really feel like for a starter that a red dot is great, because you have a red dot, it's easy to say, put the dot on the target and go. So if you don't have a red dot, you don't want to go out and buy a red dot, then really find the simplest scope to use. Don't get one that's got turrets that they have no clue how to use. Don't get one that's got inside the glass, it has a bunch of the bars for all of the specs whenever you need longer range shooting. Don't go that route. Get something really, really simple with your scope. Number 4, start close. Don't take them to way further out yardages. I suggest starting at like 50 yards to 100 yards. I think that with a new shooter, that's totally reasonable. And depending upon, like you can start them off at 100 yards, and if you feel like that they are not doing it successfully, then bring them up closer. If they feel nervous about it and they don't feel confident in what they're seeing in their scope, you can bring them up to 50 yards. That's totally fine, but don't push them out to longer ranges right at first. You want them to get confident in their shooting capabilities that you are going to introduce them to. So start them off close. And then number 5, I could go on about this. I had a big long list, but I feel like that 5 really easy things is perfect. Number 5, just have patience with them. You want them to love this sport as much as you do, and you want it to be something that you can continue to do with them and that the passion just grows with. So just be patient with them. The last thing they need is somebody freaking out on them, cussing and ranting and raving. I feel like that most hunters and shooters know that. I feel like that that we're excited to be able to introduce somebody into the outdoors and to shooting. So I feel like that it's absolutely important to just have patience with someone, and also to tell them when they do a great job. Just reassuring them that they're doing great and just to keep practicing. So I hope these tips help, whether you're a woman out there and you want to get shooting or hunting, or if you're a male that is going to introduce someone, a female, even, what's to say? This is perfect for guys too. Every guy needs all of this information as well. So I hope it helps. And if you like these videos, we're going to try to keep doing more. We plan on doing a lot of equipment reviews and preparing for our hunts, and kind of showing our clients and want to be clients what we are about and what we do and how our hunts kind of operate. So be sure to click and subscribe to these. Give it a thumbs up. It really does help us with our algorithms and everything to get this information out to the public. So, and check out our hunt specials. We've got just a few black bear trips left available. Well, actually, we have one hunt date left available for 2024 for our spring bears. And we just launched a deer, or a black bear hunt where we do Sitka blacktail on a trophy fee on that hunt. So we just are releasing that today as part of our hunt special for Christmas. So get those Christmas specials. This is the perfect time to, if you are introducing someone into hunting and want to get them, bring them with us. We love being able to take newbies, whether you've got a ton of experience or not very much experience, whether you're a child and this is the first hunt that you're going to do, we can get you covered and take care of you. So be sure to check out our website. Thanks, guys.